So welcome back, friends. It is 2019 and it's Monday, so welcome to Monday. I want to hop on very quickly and share with you a couple of things. The first thing I want to share is my mantra for 2019, which is invest in yourself. And I'm someone who I always feel like it's important to invest in ourselves, whether it's professionally, whether it's in our marriage, whether it's in our health or our lifestyle. Make a personal investment in yourself. So this year I've decided to make a personal investment in myself, and I have recently decided to create my own private labeled AtHomeWithZane brand. Now, this isn't something that's new in terms of something I've been working on, but it is something that has now newly come to fruition. And I was talking it over with my husband, and I said in December when we decided to close the AtHomeWithZane store, I said next year I am going to make the personal investment financially and personally in achieving the AtHomeWithZane brand. And it's something I've been doing a lot of research on. It's something that I've looked into. I've done a lot of background work. And so even when I had the AtHomeWithZane store, this is something that I was working on and working towards. And I'm very, very happy to say that we are doing a soft launch. It will probably be sometime next week. There are going to be 3 boutiques here in my local area that are going to carry the AtHomeWithZane home fragrance collection. And we've put together these wonderful bios here, which I'll share this with all of you a little later and a little bit more in depth. But at each of the boutique retail locations, this bio will be there to explain to everyone who I am, a little background about myself, but then also a little background about the company and the private label brand for AtHomeWithZane. So I'm working with a company out of New Jersey, and I, of course, had the decision on what I wanted to launch, what I wanted to produce. And I knew that I wanted to produce something in the realm of home decor, but I really had this main focus on starting out with a home fragrance collection because I love to burn scents in my home, and I love to have the ambiance of a real candle and just beautiful fragrance and things that are inviting. And candles are something that are never going to go out of style. People always use them, and they have they have hundreds of different scents to choose from. So in working with them, the question came up, what do you want to launch first? And I said, I want to launch candles. And so I teamed up with a very high quality leader in the industry of home fragrances out of New Jersey, who are going to produce and manufacture the AtHomeWithZane candles. They will have my name on them, my label on them. I designed the label. I've had the logo for a couple of years, but I curated this collection myself. I chose the 3 fragrances that we were going to start with, which is citrus basil, lavender, and warm vanilla. And there will be 3 different scents, and they will be in 3 different boutiques here locally. So when I had the idea and I came up with what I wanted to launch first, which were the candles, I needed to find a retailer that would carry them. And I'm very, very excited to say that I did that. And so for the first time ever, I will have AtHomeWithZane merchandise under my product line in a boutique store. There's 3 different locations here locally. So they will also be offered on the AtHomeWithZane website. We're doing, as I said, a soft launch. So what that means is we're putting out the product to see how it does, and then also to see which scents do better than others. And if I have a scent that is excelling more than another scent is, then, I'll take that into consideration moving forward. The next thing that I want to offer in the At Home with Zane home fragrance collection are linen and room sprays. And there are some beautiful, beautiful scents. As I said before, there are over 100, probably even hundreds of different scents to choose from. And all of the candles are hand poured. They're soy wax. This manufacturer makes candles for some of the largest hotel chains. They make candles for L'Oreal. They make candles for some of the large companies in the country. So they're very well decorated. Their product is beautiful. Everything about the candle is very luxe. I also decided that I didn't want to just have candles. I wanted to have a candle with a beautiful lid, and I wanted to have boxes to go with it. And so, of course, you know, I curated this line to be exactly what I want, since my name is going to be on it, and it's going to be my own private label of home fragrances. So that's just going to be hopefully the beginning. Moving out of home fragrances, I will move into other things that are home decor related. But for now, I wanted to start with the candles, get a feel for the industry here, my market, and also eventually, we've already started doing some research. We've been in contact with a few retailers that are on a little bit larger scale, and we've been instructed on the protocol and what we need to do to get my line in large retail stores. So we are working on that as well. And one of the things that I want to do is have some analytics to provide to them to show that there's proven interest and that the sales of the candles have gone very well. So once I'm able to establish that, I will feel more comfortable presenting myself to some of the larger retailers. But in the interim, we have been working on it, and we have found out exactly what we need to do to get into our foot in the door with some of those different larger retail chains. So in the coming weeks, I will share with you, once I have the candles, I'll share them with you. Once they're on the website, you guys are more than welcome to go over. I would appreciate it if you go over and check them out. This is not for me to get on and sell the candles to you all. This is sharing something new that is really exciting for me. But I also know that a lot of you, many of you, aren't local, and so to go to any one of these boutiques wouldn't be possible. The other thing is, in working with the boutiques, they of course said you need to provide information on where people can find your candles if they don't live here locally, because oftentimes people will come in, they'll buy the candle as a gift, and then they'll give it to somebody that lives out of state, and that person may want to buy a candle as a gift for someone, and of course they want to know how they can do that online. So there will be the ability to purchase them online as well. And as I said, I designed the label. My logo will be on there. It is my own private brand, my own line now of At Home with Zane products. And I had the choice of choosing what I wanted to start with, and I felt like a really wonderful place to start is with candles. So I've invested in myself this year, and I am offering an initiative to all of you to make an investment in yourself. You know, take something, put it together, put it on paper, explain who you are, explain what you want to do. Find something that you have a passion for, and if it's something that you've just been thinking about and contemplating over for years, start doing something to put that plan into action. Because, you know, when I started the At Home with Zane store, that was one milestone. That was successful. It was wonderful, but it was time for that to end. And I knew as soon as I went into 2019 and I was praying about it, I knew that after, you know, making the decision to close the store, that my next big step was going to be taking that initiative to create my own line. That's what I want, and I have now moved into doing that. And so if I can do it, so can any one of you. I don't have some special knowledge or skill or education that puts me above any of the rest of you. I'm an average person who just has ideas and, a platform. And so I want to encourage all of you to take a step into investing in yourself this year. And I'm going to share with you when I get the candles. Of course, I'll share them with you and what they look like. I'm so excited for my new venture, and I want to know what it is that all of you are going to try to take an initiative to do this year for yourself. Even if it's something on a really small level, I encourage you to go out and try something new. So thank you all so much for watching, and we'll look for you in the next video.